Welcome back to another episode of Mindset Mastering Monday. My name's Chelsea and I'm one of the co-founders of CS Planners, and today I'm talking about how to overcome the fear of failure. Now, before I started working with CS Planners, I had a great full-time job. I enjoyed the people I worked with. I had a secure income. I had been told of opportunities in the future that were coming for me. But when I decided that I wasn't going to pursue that and I was going to pursue my own dreams, I had so many people ask, what if you fail? It was a great question. What if I fail? But I also asked them, what if I succeed? What if I do this and there's an audience out there that needs this and I'm exactly what they're looking for, and we grow to this place that others haven't been to before? They couldn't answer that question, so why should I answer their question of what if I fail? I did also respond with, and if it doesn't go well, then we'll keep growing, we'll keep learning. Worst case scenario, maybe I can find another job, but at least I know I tried. I'm a person where I don't want to live with regrets. And if I didn't take this opportunity, I would have regretted it. Now, fast forward. This was pre-COVID. So when COVID hit, all these people started losing their jobs. Honestly, I felt awful. But at the same time, I started thinking, all these people that told me this is a secure job, why would you give this up? That secure job, it wasn't there. So now I'm so much farther ahead because I took the chance on myself. Now, of course, things didn't always go the way we wanted, but we kept making turns to make sure we kept moving forward. So something didn't work, let's try a new thing. Now, I know fear is based around a lot of things. A lot of it is just the idea of what if something doesn't go right. And I hate what ifs because you never actually know what the future is going to hold. You don't know what's going to happen in the economy. You don't know if there's going to be a pandemic, but you can keep moving forward and you can keep making transitions and trying new things and exploring to grow. Now, my question to you is, why are you scared of failure? What about it scares you? Is it the people around you that love and care for you? Are you worried about disappointing them? Is it something where you just don't accept anything that is less than perfect? Is it something that you've been praised for having this certain gift or skill that it's so scary to try something new and not be good at it? What is it? Start thinking about that and doing some self-reflection. What scares you about failure? For me, it was the loved ones. I was so worried about taking a risk on myself and putting myself out there, making myself vulnerable, and having my loved ones, friends, family, colleagues think that I failed or that I've made a mistake. That was a big fear of mine. Now, the way I worked on it was, I also thought those people that love and care about me are here to support me no matter what. And if I succeed, they're going to be so proud. And if not, and I at least took a chance, they're also going to be proud. They're going to say, you know what? You took a chance and good for you. And at the same time, I'm not doing this for them. As much as I love them, I'm doing this for myself. Because for me, when I was in my full-time job, I didn't see me buying a house. I didn't see me living this dream life of being able to travel. And that scared me more than anything. So I decided to take a risk on myself because it's my life. I'm the one that is going to have to live with the consequences if it doesn't go well. Start thinking of, what can I do to switch this around to keep me positive and keep me moving forward? My thing is, I don't want my friends and family see me fail. I want them to see me succeed. So that's my motivation. I want to make them proud. So I keep pushing forward. Even if things don't go well, I'm using that as my motivation. So think about, what are you afraid of? And try thinking of ways and strategies you can use to start switching the script to use it as motivation to keep pushing forward. Another thing to ask yourself is, does it hold you back? Now, I keep thinking to myself, If I didn't quit my job and I held on, I would have been laid off. I would have been farther behind than I am right now. I had a 4-month head start on my dream. And when people started losing their jobs, what I was providing, people were looking for. I just kept thinking, if we didn't take this chance, then I would have regretted this. I would be here right now saying, I wish we left when we had the chance. Think about what you might miss out on if you don't take this chance. What opportunities do you think you'll miss? For me, I think if I didn't take this chance on myself either, I wouldn't be getting that dream life. I think for me, I started thinking about when I was in my full-time job, that idea of a house wasn't anywhere close. Where now, I can see multiple houses in my future. I know that it's a possibility. I know that there's ways for us to push ourselves to get exactly what we want. And I think that's incredible. And I'm more excited for that than anything. I would rather, personally, take a chance, have it not go well, and be like, you know what? I tried. And that's all I can say. The next question is, what is the worst case scenario if it doesn't work out? Now, this is the part where people often get stuck. A lot of people start thinking, if it doesn't work out, I'm a failure. Yeah, you failed in that avenue, but there are millions of opportunities and possibilities out there. Have you tried this? Have you tried that? Especially when you look at Steph's marketing tips. She has so many marketing ideas that help keep us going. Something didn't work, we tried another thing. And you can do that too. And it's incredible, but you have to change your mindset. You have to start thinking, okay, what am I doing now? I know a lot of people end up getting stuck thinking, I failed, I tried, I'm done. No, you're not done. You've just learned a way as to how it doesn't work. You're the one that controls the conversation. So I know for my scenario, again, friends and family is a huge influence. I would know that if my business tanked today, and I can proudly say I literally did everything I can to make it succeed, then I don't consider myself a failure. I consider myself a person that, took a chance on myself. I tried something different. I tried something that was outside of the social norms of everything that people told me to do. I'm the one that controls that conversation. Yeah, people might talk about how I failed, but that's their perspective. That's not mine. I took a chance on myself, and I think that is incredible. So you need to start controlling what your perspective is on it. If you start thinking, I'm a failure, I'm a disappointment, people knew this was going to happen, I shouldn't have even taken a chance, that's the narration you're adding to this. So now when people talk, they're going to start saying, she failed, she didn't do it, she couldn't do it. But if you change the narration to say, you know what, I tried. It's tough out there, but this is what I've learned. You control that narration, so now when people talk, you can say, yeah, you're right. I did try and it didn't go well, but that's okay, lesson learned, and now I move on. But we're all so scared of taking chances on ourselves, and it's so sad because I know so many people with so many incredible opportunities that they need to take advantage of them, but you have to go with what's within your comfort zone. I do encourage you to try to go to the growth zone, but this is your life and you need to be proud of what you do and know that no one can tell you what you can and can't do. You control the narration. Another tip is to work on your confidence. Now, this is tough, but I did release a video, which I will tag, teaching you how to build confidence. When you are confident in yourself, you believe in yourself. Even if it's in the beginning a false identity and that you're building up, you believe in yourself. You know you can do it. And you, again, start changing the narration that goes on within yourself. Start building your confidence. Carol Dweck is an incredible psychologist, and she started researching the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. Now, this study, I could honestly go on about this forever. This is where I nerd out a bit. But people with a growth mindset, which means they're willing to keep trying, keep moving forward. When things don't go well, they don't give up. They keep wanting to try different avenues. People who have that mindset move on faster. They grow, they learn more, and they end up becoming more successful. Those with a fixed mindset, they don't want to change. They don't want to take risks because, yeah, if you fail, that's not a good image on you. But why? There's so many studies out there of people who stay within their comfort zone because they know they're good at it and they don't challenge themselves. So people within schools, they would be the best speller of their school, but they wouldn't want to enter the National Spelling Bee because they might not be the best. Where people with a growth mindset, they might not be the best speller, but they're the most determined and they want to go to that next level because they have that experience. Now, maybe I'm going to do a whole video on the growth mindset in the future, but if you want to learn more about it, make sure you check out Carol Dweck's book, Mindset. It is honestly incredible. Even if you look up some of her stuff on YouTube, she's incredible. All in all, failure is a construct. I try to remove that word from my vocabulary, and I encourage others to do the same. There's such a negative connotation around that word, failure. Think about when you're in school, when kids failed class. That was a negative thing. They weren't good. But those kids that failed some of those classes ended up being incredible artists and went on to do incredible things. I think, so what if they failed gym? Like, I love gym. That was a perfect thing for me, but for some people, it's just not their subject. And that's okay. We're not expected to all be good in all categories, but for them, they took something that they loved and they were passionate about, and they went for it. There was a kid in my school that focused on magic. Like, how incredible is that? I love the uniqueness of people because it's so boring if we're all the exact same. And if none of us try to take risks because we're afraid of failure, then we would basically be robots. We would all, I'm born, I go to school, I get married, I have children, I buy a house, I retire, done. For me, I want something more. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to have the freedom to meet incredible people and inspire people to do whatever they feel they're meant to do. Failure isn't a bad thing. Learning ways that don't work is an incredible thing. And it's something you can bring with you for years. Tell me a time where you took a chance on yourself and it didn't go well. But also tell me a time when you took a chance and it did go well. I would love to hear your story, so make sure you comment below. Thank you all so much for joining me today. This is my perspective on how to overcome the fear of failure. Make sure you click that like button, hit the subscribe button if you want more episodes like this, and make sure you also hit that little bell notification so you get notified every time we release a new video. Thank you so much. I love talking to you. If you have any questions that you have about mindset, comment below. I'd love to hear them. Talk to you later. Bye.